Today, criminals are getting smarter, they're more organized, and better equipped than the police officers at times. We as the FOP believe this legislation, if passed, will slow them down, making it a little harder for them to possess weapons that they normally wouldn't be able to get their hands on.
Get the same results. HB 35 is based on false and flawed data collection. It gives preferential treatment to some people, it places financial barriers to others, and addresses a problem that Delaware does not have. Thank you, Madam Chair.
DSEA supports House Bill 35, knowing that no single piece of legislation will solve the problem of gun violence. However, we do know from the testimony of police officers that background checks have prevented the sale of guns in Delaware to felons who have tried to fool the system. To those who say that universal background checks will make no difference, we vigorously disagree.
As an FFL dealer, I could do business and make a lot of money from mandatory transfers and background checks. However, I'm not interested in generating money for myself or the state if it means giving up any kind of freedom for law-abiding citizens to make private sales or purchases without a background check. I stand on my principles as a Second Amendment supporter first and as a business owner second. Thank you.
Again, I don't think we're infringing on Second Amendment rights. I think we're putting in common sense reforms that will have a positive impact on public safety. They'll limit access to guns. And so where do I think the bill's going from here? I think we're in for much more debate on this as the bill moves forward to a hearing on that.
The biggest thing is numbers. We have yet to see numbers. How many private sale firearms end up being used in crimes? Nobody's been able to give me those numbers. It doesn't seem that those numbers are out there. How many private sale firearms are not used in crimes? Again, if we're going to be restricting this sector of our constitutional rights, then I think as citizens we should demand hard evidence that this is going to have positive good. I have not seen that hard evidence. I can't support the bill. I don't want to make predictions on how it's going to be in the House. I will say this. This is the least controversial of the governor's 5 bills. So when some of the more controversial come out, it's going to make things very interesting.